have been joined by Priest today, and we are at Hellfest, and the show was amazing. How you guys are you feeling?
Very good. Hellfest was a blast. The audience, the crowd was really on fire. We were in top shape and we had a really great time, and we hope to come back as soon as possible. It was beautiful, very, very nice.
The audience was amazing. They were dancing. I saw the last song was just the climax, of the show, and everybody was dancing and having fun. So, how did you felt on stage?
It's wonderful. When you get that much energy from the crowd, from the audience, you want to give back more. And I think I just felt the energy today, and if every gig can be like this, then I'm very, very happy.
Good to hear. So how a band like Priest prepare at Hellfest or anywhere else?
We work out. We work out. Yeah, exactly, and lots of cardio and all that kind of stuff. But in the end, it's just keep in shape, eat good. But I went to the catering today, and I've been eating very healthy for a long time, but now I indulged in some cheesecake and other stuff. So I got a few hours before I was like, I should have done. But I have the great energy for the show, so it was good.
Priest has been around since 2017. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Almost a decade.
Yeah, time flies. It feels great. We have had a little different, history in the band. We had to work out some stuff, but now we're here, and now for the first time it feels really, really good. We have struggled a lot, but now we have found a foundation that we stand on, and now we can only build further and better and bigger. We do everything ourselves, so we are a DIY band. So we have our own record label, we have our own web shop, all kind of. So we really do a lot ourselves, and that means it takes a little longer time. But now we're here, so I mean, we do something right.
Yeah, your sound blends synthwave, dark electro, and cinematic vibes. What inspired you to explore that direction?
It's my interests I've always had: movies, horror movies, sci-fi movies, also a blend of the music I grew up on, and that we all love. So I try to implement these things and put it into a blender, and then voila, here we are. No, but it's really just to do something good for the 15-year-old me or us, because we're different ages in the band, but I grew up in the 80s, and I think it's nice to
really
revisit
cool.
this kind of stuff.
The 80s was awesome, musically.
Yeah, the good synthesizers, everything. But in the future, we're going to go more into 90s, but with a patina of modern technology, of course, on top. So
yeah, you've covered legendary songs like Wicked Game, and I loved it, and Black Hole Sun also.
Well, we can't avoid Depeche Mode, of course. It's also big fans actually of Radiohead and some other bands. Now we're probably gonna take most inspiration from Prodigy on the next album. So we're gonna maybe go more danceable. So yeah, me too. It's one of the best shows I ever saw was Prodigy in '97, and it was really great. I got the energy drink from Keith Flint when he blew it out, and I got it on me. So.
The band is still doing shows, and they are sold out everywhere. So it's amazing that the energy is still there.
Yeah, we're gonna give it a try. So we're gonna go more big beat on next album, and try to do our own take on that genre, a little different.
How do you approach performing for a crowd like at Hellfest? How do you prepare the
Yeah, it's not we try to give them a little more up tempo, but also to be very conscious of the reactions of the audience. Some songs we're probably gonna take off the set list and replace next time. So we're learning all the time, but to be aware and really look at reception in order to make the show better next time also. So I'm very pleased, but I have like 1 or 2 tracks that we should have maybe chosen something else. So.
Okay, I have to tell you something. I have to confess to the priest right now. Okay, if thank you. Your EP just dropped, right? And I didn't get the chance, since we're here at Hellfest doing promotion, I didn't get the chance to listen to it, to sit and listen to it. What could you, please forgive me, Chris? Okay?
Perfectly fine. It's out everywhere, so you can listen to it anytime you want.
That's cool. But what could you tell us about your new EP?
It's the last chapter of this era with these masks and everything. So this is actually a collection of songs that we tried to put on the earlier records, but we decided not to because they didn't fit in. So we put them together on this EP, which is also concludes this chapter, this era, before we shut down and reboot for the next year.
How did you work on the tracks, and how you guys like to work on it?
This was recorded over time, so we had a lot of pre-recorded material for these songs, and we actually tried to produce them at different points, but then we ended up not using them, and then we put them up, gave them one more chance now, and to really do. And now I'm really satisfied with what we come up. So we're really excited about the release and the great reception it's got now. So Chaos EP out everywhere. Check it out.
Breeze is also a visual band. So could you tell us a little more about how you work on music video, for example?
Yeah, we have had different directors. Sometimes we do it a little more DIY, film it and edit it ourselves. And but the latest video was directed by Torbjörn Fernström, which is a great visual artist in Sweden, working with big bands like Swedish House Mafia and other doing live visuals. So we have different contacts, and we try to approach it a little different. But now I think on the next album we're gonna have a more unified visual style on every video, while now we have been a little more guerrilla style on the last video.
So any surprise or collaboration we should watch out for?
Not at the moment. What we're gonna do after this tour is over in over a month, then we're gonna get back in the studio and record new material. For the next album. So we're gonna really dig into that, and I'm writing the new songs now and all that. So no collabs on the horizon just yet. We have had discussions with Rhys Falber from Frontline Assembly, but that's too early to say where we're gonna land with that. But he's a great guy and really talented, and we worked with him a little bit before, and maybe we're gonna do something.
Priest has this huge community, a beautiful community. I think that I never saw a community like this. They all supporting the band as hell, buying merch. What would you say to your community right now?
First of all, we love you very much, and without you, we wouldn't do what we do today. I wouldn't be standing here, and to have the support from you is a feeling of comfort, and also makes us take risks and try new stuff. And what can we say from the bottom of our rusty hearts? A big thank you.
Thank you again. Maybe last question. What is on your playlist?
Oh, I'm listening to ambient at the moment. So besides, I always listen to Brian Eno, but Lossil is really good. And well, sometimes I don't know what I'm listening to also. But yeah, but a lot of ambient, so to speak. Sometimes noise also, like Merzbow and other noise bands and stuff like that. But it's a mishmash.
During COVID-19, I discovered a lot of new band, new style, new stuff like this. What about you?
Well, I mostly worked on music myself, so I listen a bunch, but I think I was listening to a lot of classical music at the time, like Johann Sebastian Bach and all these kinds of. Yeah, I'm mostly instrumental music. I used to listen a lot of pop music and metal and all the, but lately I picked up CD records, so I've been re-listening old CDs lately, like the Pixies, Radiohead, Smashing Pumpkins. So I'm just picking my old record collection and put them in the CD, so it's nice.
Thank you so much. Maybe a last word for the French audience?
Bonjour, français. Thank you so much. It's we love France. We love being here. We love Hellfest, and we hope to come back and do even more gigs in your beautiful country. We were in Paris in 2023, and we had a great time, great food, great crowd. We always love it here. So please, make us come back.